How infuriating! May all those who have caused me harm be turned into stone, unable to move or cause further pain as a consequence of their action.
The Tale of the Hermit with the Magical Mouth. Once upon a time, there was a hermit in the Himapan forest whose magic was incredibly more powerful than any other hermit's. He was truthful, and this granted him the power of a magical mouth, causing everything he says to come true. Nisorivong came to visit him.
What's wrong, grandfather? Why did you call me here so urgently? Ah, Nisorivong, you're here indeed right now. You must please listen to me carefully, and I must meditate here in this peaceful and serene environment for 7 days. Do not disturb me, please, a bit. Yes, grandfather. So after 7 days, perhaps, shall I come here once more again? That's right. You may go back to practice your magic now.
In an era, there was indeed a king ruling over the Varanasi kingdom. Feeling bored, the king, who was feeling quite bored, began a conversation with his trusted queen and guards.
Guards, you must make thorough preparations for tomorrow, as I will be taking my queen and daughter to spend time in the forest. Yes, your majesty.
The queen brought the news to her daughter so she could prepare herself for tomorrow. Maria, my dear beloved precious daughter, what's on your mind today? Why do you look so gloomy? Tomorrow your father will bring us to the forest. Yes, mother, I will certainly prepare myself thoroughly, but I just really feel so very troubled indeed. Don't worry so much, my dear. You should rest a bit so you can rise early tomorrow. The next morning, the early king, queen, and their beautiful royal daughter sat on the carriage, with the guards and maids escorting them. The queen said to the king, "Dear, the view here is truly beautiful."
My dear, do you like it? Then I will bring you and our daughter here again next time.
Sister Chan, why do I feel both excited and afraid visiting the forest for the first time? On their way, they encountered the hermit, who was deep in meditation. The king shouted out to the hermit,
Hey, who are you? Where did you come from? Why are you sitting alone in this forest?
The hermit was deep in meditation and did not hear the king's words. The king asked him repeatedly, but there was no response from the hermit. This indeed infuriated the king, and he very angrily asked,
Can't you hear me asking you?
The hermit still didn't hear him, and the king got even angrier. Indeed,
You are vicious, and you do not fear me, who is the king of the world. You have insulted me. Hey there! Why are you not talking? The king is indeed the ruler of the world, and he undoubtedly spoke to you first. Why are you not uttering a single word at all? Absolutely indeed, really? Hey, why are you not saying anything at all, or something like that? How infuriating.
the king kicked the hermit, causing him to fall to the ground. He then commanded the guards to, with great effort, bring boulders and carefully pile them on the hermit, stacking them into a small hill.
That's what you get for insulting me.
My dear, please, just don't be angry. Please, okay? If words of this definitely get out, it will bring no good.
Guards, ensure that this doesn't spread anywhere. Let's go back to the kingdom. Yes, most assuredly, your majesty.
Then he brought his guards, queen and daughter back to the palace. Sister Chan, I really do pity him so very much indeed. Yes, princess, I also pity him. After 7 days, the hermit awoke from his slumber and suffered the agonizing, relentless pain from the boulders. Then he briefly spoke to the boulders and paused.
May all those individuals who have ever harmed me in any conceivable way, shape, or form be turned to stone.
Afterward, the king, queen, daughter, and all the loyal and dedicated guards and the faithful and diligent servants who were in the palace were all turned to stone. Those who were in the kingdom were in chaos and did not know what was going on. The villagers earnestly prayed to God and fervently wished for the royal family to be turned back into humans.
Please, God, turn the royal family back into humans. What exactly have we truly done wrong? If you definitely want something else, we will offer it to you.
The hermit undoubtedly knew that his body was severely harmed by the boulders. He knew that he could no longer live on. He called over his beloved grandson, Nisorivong, to give his last words.
Oh, grandfather dear, what happened? Why are you so severely injured all over your body? I will find some medicinal herbs to heal you. There's no need. I think that I will probably, unfortunately, indeed die today. You must always be truthful and consistently do good deeds. I shall undoubtedly and indeed grant you the truly highest power above all. In the ancient kingdom of Varanasi, known for its rich history and cultural heritage, your soulmate is the daughter of the king, a figure admired for her grace and nobility. Yes, grandfather. But now, unfortunately, they have all been turned to stone because, tragically, they were the ones who harmed me, and as a result of their actions, they remain in this petrified form, and I cannot reverse this curse that seems to have been placed upon me, my life, and my soul. You are truly the only one who can help your soulmate in every possible way. But you must very patiently and diligently wait for a long time, for 1,000 more years until you can help them. Grandfather, dear grandfather, how can I live up to 1,000 years? You must find the magical mango in the Himapan forest and eat it to remain youthful. Only one single mango fruit indeed ripens approximately each and every year on average. You can only stay young for 100 years each time, at any given time. If you cannot find the mango tree, which is known for its lush green leaves and sweet juicy fruit, you will never meet your soulmate, the one destined to be with you in this life. Yes, my truly beloved and respected grandfather, I will follow and honor your words.
The hermit gave him a magical medicine and a spear. Then he told him,
After approximately 1,000 years, carefully mix this medicine with water and pour it over their stone statues.
They will turn back into human as their wishes.
And this, as you can clearly see, is indeed a spear. Use it to defend yourself when necessary, or in situations where you feel threatened. Yes, grandfather?
Afterward, the hermit passed his magical mouth to Nisorivong, granting him immense power. Even the sun didn't dare to shine at him at all. Wherever Nisorivong goes, the sky remains cool and pleasant. After the ceremonial cremation of his grandfather, he made his way to the ancient city of Varanasi Kingdom. Then he earnestly and fervently prayed for himself to be teleported to the Varanasi Kingdom.
Dear universe, I humbly beseech you, if the princess of the Varanasi Kingdom is truly my soulmate, kindly bring me there.
Then he finally arrived at the Varanasi Kingdom.
Is this really real, or am I just dreaming?
He slowly approached the gate, but was cautiously stopped by the guard.
Hey, young man, please note that you are unfortunately restricted from entering the palace at this particular moment.
Then, Nisorivong prayed in a peaceful and reflective state.
Praying, if the princess is truly my soulmate, please bring her stupa to me right here.
After that, the sky turned dark and red in horror, ominously and foreboding, as if the world was ending, and ominous. The statues of the king, queen, and the princess majestically floated to Nisorivong. When the statue of the princess arrived, Nisorivong rushed over to hold her and said,
My poor soulmate, we will meet each other in 1,000 years. Now I must go find the mystical magic mango in the Himapan forest so that I can meet you in order to... Please stay in this stupa.
The stupa then returned back to its original place safely and securely. Those in the kingdom saw this astonishingly incredible power and begged Nisorivong to rule the kingdom in the kingdom, but he refused.
Thank you for your consideration and respect to me and appreciation. I must carry out my responsibilities and return back here as soon as possible. Therefore, I extend my goodbyes.
Then he set out to find the magic mango. It grew in a secret place where only those destined to find it. Nisorivong searched for years until he finally found it. However, he could not get to the mango tree because there are giants there to protect it. He must absolutely pass this trial. The massive giants saw him and made the sky rumble loudly with thunders and strong wind, and they threw a huge boulder at him. But this did not affect Nisorivong. They still did not win against him after the trial.
Brother, this man doesn't seem ordinary at all. in any way, right? Oh my goodness gracious. It is indeed precisely like you said. So the only way is to soften the bones. What do you mean soften the bones, bro? Let's just wait a little longer and see.
Then the giants transformed into beautiful ladies. Sake, just follow my lead carefully and precisely as I have shown you before. You turned into a human and still have that blank expression? Come on, just quickly follow me right now and you will see him immediately. Right now. Ensure your expression is appropriate. When they met him, they approached him and flirted a little bit, but he didn't care and shooed them away. Nisorivong was truthful and only loved the princess. The giants were indeed out of ideas and agreed to give the magic mango to him. Nisorivong built a hut near the tree and ate the magic mango once every 100 years until he reached 1,000 years. Then he went to the Varanasi kingdom to help his soulmate turn back into a human. But it was such a pity for him along the way.
I am almost at the Varanasi kingdom. The magic medicine. Didn't I place it here on my waist? Why can't I find it? This won't do. I must find it at the hut. I must have forgotten it there.
Regrettably, the giants had thrown his medicine away into a lake 500 years ago, as it was believed to be cursed. It was suddenly eaten by a large fish. This caused pain due to the intense pain it felt, and it suddenly leaped onto the solid ground and turned into a rhinoceros. Meanwhile, Nisorivong was searching blindly in the dark. Then he came across the small hut of Hermit Akinet. If he opens his eyes, whatever is in front of him will burn. It doesn't matter if they are human or animals. The hermit meditated and knew everything that had happened. So he captured the rhinoceros as a reliable and trustworthy transport and diligently took care of it for the owner. Hermit Akinet opened his eyes and looked at Nisorivong, but he did not catch fire. The hermit said,
Huh? This man is very, very powerful. Nisorivong, indeed, it seems that your destiny, the path of fate, has undoubtedly brought you here. Now is the time. Perhaps my destiny. The giants threw your magical medicine into a lake, and it was eaten by a large fish. It was in pain and turned into a rhinoceros. I have made the rhinoceros as my reliable transportation. The magical medicine is indeed also in the rhinoceros's stomach. If you want to successfully meet your soulmate, you can take the rhinoceros's saliva and wipe it on the stone. In order to achieve this, then the princess will turn back into a human. You may take the rhinoceros. That's right, grandfather. I thank you so much, grandfather.
He set off and made his way to the Varanasi kingdom. When he arrived, he could barely find the kingdom, as it had been hundreds of years, and all the villagers had long since left, ever since he left to find the mango. Nisorivong thought of this wise and revered hermit teacher. He prayed for the current situation to change and for the villagers' houses to be restored to how they were 1,000 years ago. After that, in the end, all things returned to how it was, as it was before. Then he carefully wiped the rhinoceros's saliva on the statues, and they all came back to life. The king and the queen were absolutely and undoubtedly overjoyed when they truly and indeed discovered that Nisorivong saved them. The king arranged the marriage for Nisorivong and the princess, and he gave wealth upon Nisorivong and named him the successor to rule the kingdom. From then on, the royal family and the villagers lived happily ever after.